The leading market of Isuzu pickup, TFR, inaitwa TFR 86 single cabin. We should be very proud, sababu ni Kisumu. Mohamed amefanya kazi mzuri huku. Hii pickup iko kila mahali Kisumu. Tujipigia makofi kwa hiyo. Kisumu, you support us a lot. Kwa hiyo single cabin. Kuna double cabin. Umeona hiyo kwa hapo? Umeona hiyo? Hiyo ni gari nyingine mzuri sana. Inaitwa Kipchoge. Kwa wale watu wanapenda bio, sio haraka, lakini wale wanapenda mwendo mrefu, marathoners, ndio tunazoezi na mwendo mrefu. Is a durable vehicle. Then we have the N series. Hii pia ni very common hapa kwa hardware. Wale watu wako na mazao kusafirisha kwa soko, from the farm to the market. Kuanzia NRR, NMR 3.5 tons, NPS hiyo ni 4x4 kwa wale watu wanataka kwenda off-road, wale watu wana operate tour vans. That's an alternative for the ones which are operating in the tour farms, tour areas. Hiyo inaitwa NPS, is a 4x4. We normally sell it to the military, but pia wale wako off-road, wale wako kwa farming, the NPS ndio hiyo tuna convert kama tour van, hiyo inaitwa Exprol. And then the NQR is the biggest of all, up to 8 tons. So hiyo ni 4x4. AVR, very common in this region for construction, sand harvesting, hiyo maneno. UD right now is at the Isuzu brand. So it's being sold by, it used to be here at a different franchise. Sai iko at Isuzu. So in terms of sales, after sales support, UD is now is one of the brands at the Isuzu. Blue Power, I just want to explain sababu watu wanaona Blue Power, hawaelewi Blue Power ni nini. Umesikia driver wakisema ukienda kununua gari Isuzu, nunua Blue Power. So Blue Power is, we are just talking about technology. And we are talking about Euro emissions. Sai Blue Power is a Euro 4 engine. Euro 4 is a standard of transmission, emission standards, global standards. These are global standards because they are governed by the global standards. So kuna gadgets tumeweka in terms of emission. Ikitoa moshi, ikitoa gas through the exhaust, hakuna harmful gases in the air. We make sure whatever is coming from the engine is friendly to the environment. Hakuna kuharibu ozone layer. Sababu tumeona vile imekuwa sasa, environment imebadilika sababu ya those emissions. So sai hata ukifuata hiyo gari ya Euro 4 hautaona moshi hata kidogo. And then also kuna mtu anasema Isuzu ni expensive kuliko this other vehicle. Look at the maintenance cost of that vehicle. Kuna kitu tunaita running cost per kilometer of the vehicle. If you look at Isuzu, the running cost of Isuzu, because of some variables nimesema hapa kama consumption, kama long service interval, hiyo yote inakuokolea. Hutakuwa kila saa downtime, mechanic downtime, kununua filter, oil. Ukiweka gari saa, ukiservice gari saa hii, it takes you another 15,000 kilometers. So unaona hiyo inakuokolea. Hautapoteza mzigo, hautapoteza safari yako. So, but it's a good point. Tuendelee hivyo hivyo, tumeendelea bila kuongeza magari. Vile tumekaa hii mwaka, si ndio? Hii mwaka kusema kweli hatujaongeza magari bei. So nilikuwa nasema wewe ukinunua hiyo unasema ni expensive. Make sure umeservice na genuine spare parts.
Isuzu is a very popular brand. This one standing out here has sold 1,700 units. Everywhere you go, you find Isuzu. Sales is doing a very good thing. Unfortunately, ACMG, I don't want to speak the ownership. We go back 100 years as family friends. I want to talk about it because I want them to up their game. You are selling so many units, the sales is doing so much. Why isn't it being seen? It is not being seen because when you go and ask for a part, you are advertising parts that these are genuine. When you go and look for a genuine part, you don't get it. What do? When you go to ACMG, they tell you the part is not there. It takes them 3 days to get a part. We order things from Mombasa. The next day in the morning, 8 o'clock, those things are in Yala. And here, 3 days, they don't call you. Everything is relaxed.
Few comments to make. I will not complain so much about the AG whatever, the dealer. For the last few years that we've worked with the dealer, I am convinced that the best service is from that place. Sometimes back we tried this other corridor service team. I'm saying that because of some reasons, but I realized that we were losing.
A commercial vehicle uptime is important. Today I was at the Coke bottler, and they told us when they need a vehicle, 98% of the time that vehicle has to be available. Uptime. So for me, my gospel is two things. Number one is safety. Your driver has to be safe. And number two is uptime, because uptime is money. Now, as if you have raised an issue with ACMG, and my brother Mohammed is here, the team at ACMG are here. Today, Mohammed, we were having a conversation around operations at ACMG, moving into a bigger, better facility. But I want to make a commitment to you now. Matters of parts. I have a warehouse in Nairobi where we stock spare parts worth 1.5 billion Kenya shillings at any point in time. We service customers in Tanzania, in Uganda, in Malawi. How is it then that a customer in Kisumu cannot get a spare part? For every 10 parts that you order, what you call fill rate, you get at least 9. If you don't get a part with Mohammed, because we want Mohammed to feel the pressure, please go to Alois at Ecogen. He has a container right outside full of spare parts, and then he also has service bays. But my commitment to you, and I say this on behalf of ACMG and the ACMG leadership, we will get it right.
I wanted to insist why, as Isuzu, we insist on you using genuine oil filters, air cleaners, now lubes. You see, for those people who know proper fleet management, the first thing they normally do, kwa wale watu ambao wanajua fleet management na wanajua ku-optimize return of investment, especially for managing automobiles and vehicles, the first thing they normally do is they make sure you don't you stay within the service interval of a vehicle. Hiyo ni very, very key. Gari kama ni 15,000, just before it gets to 15,000, ipeleke service. The second most important thing ni ku make sure unatumia genuine filters and lubes. Hiyo ni the most important thing yenye itafanya your vehicle will last very long. We have already demonstrated here. Ukiangalia even visually to a layman, the kind of material yenye iko kwa hii filter element compared to this one is very different. Hii ni a polymer filter element. This is just a normal cardboard paper. And that is the reason why unapatanga kuna those differences in pricing. This inaweza kuwa na cost 3,000 or 2,000. This one inaweza kuwa na cost around 800 shillings. Ina sound very, very easy, but makiu, like for example, for a Ferrari engine, a Ferrari inakuanga na around 10.5 or 11 liters of engine oil. All those 11 liters of engine oil lazima ipita through ikitu. So if your filter material is not strong enough to filter that oil every circle for the 15,000 kilometers, kuna high risk of your engine failure. For the 5,000 yenye mnapewa with these Sascos, Sakuras, the circles zenye engine oil huwa inapita on that filter, for you to go that 5,000 for just a cardboard material is very risky. Now for those customers wenye wamekuwa very unfortunate, we have done a lot of overhauls, especially for Ferrari units, for vehicles zenye ziko even na minimum kilometers kama 15,000, 18,000, 30,000. That is very unheard of for a Ferrari engine. Usually, if you bear me witness for the customers when you take good care of their vehicles, if you properly use genuine oil filters, air cleaners, na Maxit lubes, I don't think utaguza engine yako up to over 200,000 kilometers, 300,000 kilometers. The only repairs utakuwa nafanya ni these small minor repairs zenye it's normal.